Uno más. Uno más. Avengers, we are going to get started in just a moment. Apologies about the slight delay, a little bit of technical difficulties, but we think we have it sorted. We'll be live in just a bit. See you soon. Smash that like button.
Snitches end up in ditches. Snitches end up in ditches.
Snitches end up in ditches.
Snitches end up in ditches.
Oh, yeah.
Snitches end up in ditches.
Snitches
No, I remember-
end up in ditches.
Snitches end up in
Dicks.
stitches in ditches.
Well, snitches end up in ditches.
Snitches end up in ditches. Snitches end up in ditches. Where does snitches end up?
In ditches.
Yeah, they end up in ditches.
It's for fun. See you in a second. Okay. Good morning. Welcome, one and all, to the morning stream here at the Den of Nerds Live. Welcome, Broke Vendors. Welcome, Nerd Vendors. Welcome, visitors to the tower. And welcome, Disney spies, I am sure. Hope you're having a good morning, all of you. We are indeed going to be going into a little bit of spoiler territory today with WandaVision. Now, here's the thing. I want to start slow. We're going to ease our way into this. I want to start lightly discussing the spoilers, talking about some of the big questions. I mean, regardless, we're going to be talking about WandaVision. And we will save the earth-shattering, oh my god, is this possibly freaking real news for later in the stream, where we're going to talk about that. Oh, and I got to go. Hang on 1 second. Give me 1 second. Timing of things, you know what I mean? Anyway, we're gonna open some cards. I'll get them in a second. We're gonna open some freaking Marvel cards today as well, okay? So even if you're not super fond of the whole spoiler talk, you'll be able to come back maybe later on in the show, and we'll be doing some cool Marvel card unboxing. Some of these cards that we've been unboxing recently and giving away to some nerd vendors, etc., etc. We are going to unbox another one of those today as well, okay? And in fact, I guess before we get into any more of the WandaVision stuff, we should perhaps do some show notes. Good job. Okay, so last night, ladies and gentlemen, maybe you saw, maybe you did not see, we had a sort of surprise test that was supposed to be a behind-the-scenes test for a show called Debate 8 from Adam from Fanjecture. Maybe you guys have seen this show before. He does it over on his YouTube channel. It's a fantastic show. He's going to start doing a version of the show over on the Den of Nerds Tuesday nights. And last night we were trying to do a test of that program, but we couldn't get it to work behind the scenes, and therefore we had to go live in front of everybody and do it. Some of you came in there, and we had a good show. I think they did very well. There's some things we want to tweak. It was still a test, but overall, very, very cool. So if you didn't check that out, it's still on the channel, still public. You can go check it out. Al and Lavis from After Dark were over there hanging out, debating the Phase 1 MCU films. It was a lot of fun. It might surprise you what film ended up winning the bracket. If you've never seen Debate 8, it is a bracket show. A lot of fun interaction with the audience. It's very, very cool. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Darren's Danger Room will be back, and I will be sitting down with Miss Darren Wood, and we're going to be talking about all kinds of crazy stuff. And if you know anything about Darren, she's a big X-Men gal, and so we will be talking a lot about X-Men and likely about some of the spoiler leakage stuff that is coming out about WandaVision currently. We'll be breaking that down. And I wanted to announce officially a big surprise for everybody. Friday morning, Darren's going to be joining us for the watch party behind the scenes, and then she's going to be joining me. It's going to be Darren and myself doing the live stream Friday morning, very early on, discussing the finale of WandaVision, getting into the spoilers, talking about the future of the MCU. It's going to be nuts. It should be a big, big stream. Make sure you are there. The watch party will be happening for members only, but the spoiler stream will be happening for everybody Friday morning. That's going to be really, really cool. And then, of course, After Dark, very special episode happening Thursday night, taking you in to said finale of WandaVision. It's going to be pretty freaking ridiculous. You're going to want to watch that as well. And then I believe, Adam, correct me if I'm wrong, the boys are on your channel tonight doing things, right? Am I wrong? I think that's what's happening. So lots of cool stuff going on for the Den of Nerds, and I guess I could address the nerd coin thing, at least a little bit. We're currently working on some things behind the scenes to give rewards and to create sort of a system of loyalty point rewards and a way to sort of give back to our audience. Perhaps eventually even with like some crypto and some NFT stuff, okay? If you're a Nerdventure member and you've been watching the streams on Saturdays, you already know sort of where our plans are headed. If you're not, you don't have to know to get involved right away. In fact, you don't even have to spend any money to get involved right away. Simply for being active in the chat during some of our live streams, you will accumulate nerd coin just for being here, and it will store in the cloud until said time that we will be doing other things with it. So kind of a cool little thing that we're doing. You can periodically check the amount of nerd coin that you have. You do receive nerd coin for doing different things, subscribing, super chatting, like different things. I'm not entirely sure, but so that's sort of a thing. We're not going to talk too much about it on the streams. I will talk about it a little bit more on Saturday. I'm pretty excited about where we're headed with that. Okay. So let's start, I guess, with some light spoilers, yeah? Set the mood, turn the lights down a little bit, you know? Get into slight spoiler mode, huh? You know? Maybe just like start with like a half glass of little spoilery wine, you know? Maybe some hors d'oeuvres of the said spoiler variety. What do you think, guys? We are still going to do our preview video. I will condense some of the things that we're going to talk about in this stream into a very concise video. I think you'll still get a lot of value out of that. I will send that over to Elisa after this stream. Did you guys see, let's start here. Did you guys see some of the comments made by the director of WandaVision? I believe that's the guy's name, is the director. Let's in fact, perhaps we should step into the theater and start getting into some of this FEIGE, as it were. Hang on, before we go in there, let me just see something real quick. Oh yeah, let's let's see if we can pull this up. All right. All right. Can you see that better now? Yeah.
Ditches.
Snitches end up in ditches.
Snitches end up in ditches.
Oh, yeah.
Snitches end up in ditches. Snitches
No, I remember-
end up in ditches.
Snitches end up. Stitches in ditches.
Well, snitches end up in ditches.
Tell him.
Snitches end up in ditches. Snitches end up in ditches.
Tell him, Paul.
Snitches end up.
In ditches.
Yeah, they end up in ditches.
Yo, whatever, dude. Whoever did this supercut, hats off to you. You made my fucking morning when I was looking through the shit. I was like, this is pretty fantastic. Regardless, let us see here if we can get to. Wait, what's happening here? Oh, okay, yeah. So this is like, we'll find it in here. The director was like, yo, my bad, guys. Pretty much. Oh, geez. Oh, geez, are we in for it? Maybe, huh? Okay, where's it at? Where's it at? It's in here. Kind of lower on the thing here, huh? Maybe people just downvoted it because they're in denial. And they're just like, I don't want to talk about it. Wait, is it really not on here anymore? No way! Hang on. Let me find it. Let me find it real quick elsewhere, and then we'll get it on their screen for you guys. 6 hours ago. Here we go. Comic book. All right, hang on. That's the leak. Let's go here. Okay, can you guys see this? I gotta double check it here. Okay, yeah, cool. Here we go. This is funny, dude. WandaVision director knows fans will be disappointed by finale due to fan theories. Oh boy! Oh no! Who would have put all those crazy fan theories out there? You know what I mean? Like, come on, guys. Who would have put? Who would have? Like, what kind of a person? Can we address this for just a second? Hang on a second. Hang on. What kind of a monster would make a whole bunch of speculative content about a show like this and look way too far into everything that was said from like actors, producers, directors, writers, people on the street, voices in my head, things that I write on the internet under a pseudonym and then say are my, yeah, anyway. So what kind of a monster would set up an entire fandom to expect such things as monumental as Magneto and Reed Richards and shit like that? You know, the internet is a horrible place. If you find someone like that, let me know. Anyway, here we go. Oh, geez. During a recent interview with Entertainment Weekly, WandaVision director Matt Shakman was asked what fans can expect from the finale. Devastating disappointment, he said. No, I'm sorry. I hope that they feel like the journey was satisfying for them, the filmmaker responded. I know there are so many theories out there. There will be a lot of people who will no doubt be disappointed by one theory or another. That's not too bad. But we are always telling this story about Wanda dealing with grief, learning how to accept that loss, and hopefully people will find that the finale is surprising but also satisfying, Shackman wrote. Surprising yet also satisfying. And that it feels inevitable because it's the same story they've been watching the whole time. Oh, okay. Meanwhile, in a separate interview with comicbook.com, he was asked about those wild theories relating to Monica Rambeau's aerospace engineer friend. It doesn't sound like we're going to learn their identity, and it really was just a random colleague in S.W.O.R.D. and not Blue Marvel or Mr. Fantastic. I mean, this is what he says. I mean, certainly the amount of passion around the aerospace engineer certainly was pretty great. Pretty great. Shackman said as far as the popular fan theory. I mean, sure, it would have been great if Reed Richards had shown up in that room. That would have been pretty great. That pretty much debunks Reed Richards. You know what I mean? But, I mean, let's be fair. We, for a while, thought that was, you know, not a thing. Frankly, I was under the impression pretty early on that it was likely going to be the Scroll Girl. You know what I mean? Like, that's just what I thought. And then when I saw a total rando roll up, I was like, oh, that could be the Scroll Girl. That's kind of cool, you know, whatever. That's fine. And by the way, I didn't need Reed Richards or Blue Marvel for the show to be dope or for that to be crazy. I'm more excited and interested in the X-Men side of things and on the mutant side of things. And that is sort of where I want to take the next level of discussion, because I think what is happening out there, and I'm actually pretty interested because when it comes to the Evan Peters thing, this has been a massive debate in the fandom. In fact, we must do another straw poll. Let's get this going. We got to do this right now. So let's go to a straw poll. Let's go to straw poll, and we're going to create a poll, and I must see. Is Evan Peters, Quicksilver, the Fox X-Men character. Oh, I guess in WandaVision. No, just a troll. Yes, FEIGE is. I mean, I almost wrote like Lord and Savior. I know that would probably upset some people. Dat boy. We can just say that. We'll just say that. You know what I mean? And boom, let's create the poll. And let's share the poll with the YouTube chat. Ladies and gentlemen, link. Okay, you guys all have to stop chatting because it's a little ridiculous. It's going a little fast. So I need y'all to just chill because here comes the straw poll link, and I'm only going to put it in there once. And if you miss it, it will ruin the entire stream. Just kidding. I'm going to put it in a couple of times. I'm just kidding. I'm going to put it in a couple of times. All right, fine. There it is. There it is. Do your voting. I'm going to vote as well. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the question of the show, the question of the day, sort of what we really want to get into here. I don't know. I don't honestly know where the consensus is with fans. You know? This is a tricky one for me. I feel like we were almost more sure that he was Fox X-Men right away, and now we're not so sure. And there are people like Charles Murphy, for instance, who I think is great, does great work, but is also really snarky and aggressive on Twitter. You know, like, I love you, Charles, but damn, dude, you go hard on Twitter. So here's what I'm saying. When he gets into it with people about the Evan Peters thing on Twitter, I can't decipher. Is he legitimately saying that it's not Fox X-Men, or is he just getting into it with people that he's not liking on Twitter? I can't really decipher that. You know what I mean? As far as I know, he doesn't really care one way or another. Now, other people like Daniel Richtman have heavily indicated that he is the Fox X-Men character. And then what we're going to talk about in just a little bit here, folks, and what we need to get into is some of the newer leakers on the scenes. And some of these leakers are coming out of international marketplaces, or mainly they're not native English speakers, or at least they're not leaking to a native English audience. They're leaking to international audiences of different languages, different groups, etc., etc. This is cool. This is a whole new frontier. What this means is there could be potential leaks in Disney's and Marvel's like workflow internationally that they have less and less control of, basically. Like, you know, people ask all the time, like, how do these leaks happen? Where do these things come from? Guys, the bigger you are, the more things, the more people that must be involved with your stuff, the crazier it is to keep everything hidden. You know what I mean? Like, you never know who's going to send something to their weird nephew's, uncle's, aunt's friend, you know, that is a nerd supporter or whatever. All right, here we go. Another poll for you. Link. I'm going to vote in a second here, all right? Boom. All right. So let's see here. I'm going to say yes. Feige is that boy. Show me the results. That's pretty close. That is pretty close there. So we have 32% of you feel as though it is a troll. 32% of you feel it is not the it is not the Fox X-Men and Quicksilver. 67% of you let's refresh the results. Let's see. Holding pretty strong with those results. Feel as though it is that character and that Feige is that boy. Now, here's the thing. I find that really interesting because the newer leaks, they indicate pretty heavily that he is indeed from the Fox X-Men universe. The thing that's so freaking cool about this whole situation is that WandaVision in general is such a ridiculous show that any of this kind of stuff could still be possible, okay? So now let's start to sort of venture into the leaks a little bit. I must say again, Spoiler warning for the finale of WandaVision. We don't know if this is true. It feels, though, that this is coming from that same leaker and the same group of insiders that gave us a lot of stuff for WandaVision throughout this year. Again, international marketplaces. I wish I remembered the one dude's name. I will remember this dude or lady's name because they're doing great work, and if they continue to have good sources, there'll be a name in the space for sure. But for now, yeah, let's just kind of get into it, okay? So, warning, spoilers, warnings, guys. Get on out of here. Collect your nerd coin and frickin' run, because we're gonna get into some of the WandaVision spoilers here. So here we go. Let's get into. And by the way, 4chan is a weird. Some people literally, even by looking at 4chan, like start to sneeze and get a rash, and get some hives and stuff like that. So if you find yourself allergic to 4chan a little bit here, don't worry. I can only handle so much of it myself. So we'll just get in and out, okay? We'll get in and out, and yeah, it's all good. Okay, here we go. And we can't really see it too well. Let me fix this real quick. Again, it's a stupid, like, ultra-wide monitor thing that I don't have formatted to do this very well. Okay. So, here we go. Gross, gross, gross. Oh my god, I feel disgusting. Alright, here we go. Cold open. Monica uses her ability to view magic and notices that the necklace around Quicksilver's neck is glowing purple like the basement. She immediately rips it off him, waking him up from his possession. Now, that tracks, right? I mean, that tracks. He asks where he is, and we very quickly realize he's most likely Fox Quicksilver. He asks Monica if she's a mutant too, and wants to know why he was pulled from his home. She asks where he's from. Okay. So, look, this has actually been hinted at by a couple of different people over the past couple of weeks, but it was never, like, fully substantiated. We never knew for sure, but there was a lot of indication that Pietro was not going to be a bad guy in the finale. That pretty quick into the finale, Pietro was going to be broken from this spell, would remain as a character, and would help out. Now, does this part, even if we took it on face value and we said this was real, does that literally prove that he's from the Fox X-Men universe? No! It does not literally prove it, but it certainly puts a lot of feathers in the cap of that theory. And the fact that he would say mutants, holy crap! If he says mutants, whew, that's gonna be pretty spicy. That's gonna be pretty spicy, and pretty dang exciting. So that's the beginning. Okay, so supposedly a cold open. And by the way, yeah, we're just doing it, guys. We're just getting into it. I gave you all fair warning. You should see the freaking title. Anyway. Vision finally arrives to assist Wanda and her children. Vision comes in and says something like, "Get away from my wife." Agatha says coldly, "You barely know her, hun." Vision then shoots a beam at Agatha, but misses as he's thrown back into the curb a full block away. Speed uses this opportunity to narrowly escape and assist his father. Agatha laughs, knowing she has the high ground at the moment. Man. Can we get a little Obi-Wan line there from Agatha? Come on, man. Apparently, then we're going to cut back to Sword. The engineers are working with Hayward to get White Vision into the Hex secretly. But Jimmy notices and runs to stop them. White Vision notices and blasts Jimmy away, presumably killing him, and rushes into the Hex without even slightly struggling. That's weird. Hayward looks on in fear of what he's created as the others run away from the scene. You see Goodner run past one of the agents in the camera as she shapeshifts. No VFX used. So sort of like a... I can kind of imagine what he's describing. There's a weird shot as people are running away. No VFX, just like... yeah. But she's a Skrull. So, again, kind of predictable. The space engineer being a Skrull. I don't hate that. Why did we all think it was going to be, anyway. Apparently we cut back into the Hex. Speed is looking for his father, who is on the ground. He's okay, just shaken up and confused. Monica shows up with Peter. And this is where we get the "let's fight for it" line from the trailers. As the Hex, Vision realizes he needs to save the only thing he knows. He speeds back down, he speeds back down to the street towards Agatha with Peter, and Speed runs alongside him. Monica stays back. She looks frightened before they cut away. Peter uses his speed to stun Agatha and return Wiccan to Wanda. Speed says, "Told you he was cool," and we'll see the entire Maximoff family ready to throw down. That's pretty cool. So that's potentially where that thumbnail image is from, with the kids and Vision and Wanda right at the fight. So it kind of tracks there. Now, that in and of itself is pretty wild. He goes on to actually say something even crazier in the comments here. But for the moment, let's just pause and address that and talk about that. What do you guys think? You know what I mean? Like, what do you think of that? Let's talk about that for a second, and then we'll get into the other even crazier stuff. Sounds pretty legit. Are you guys talking about Chicago food? What is going on right now? I'm missing a lot of context in the chat. Portillo's is great, dude. Are you trying to ship me some Portillo's right now or something? Sounds legit, says Abby. Wow, says Sonia. Dirt Wizard says beef. We're hungry, gosh. Oh, we're hungry? That right.
And I think most people are creative in one way or the other.
Y'all just hungry? You sure y'all not just thirsty? Goddamn. Anyway. Yeah, this shit's gonna be sick, dude. Like, if that really happens, I'm gonna poop my pants. Which is why we do the watch parties for the Nerd Avengers only. Because if I poop my pants, like, I mean, first of all, you're not cool unless you poop your pants. But for real, like, that would be super embarrassing, right? Can you imagine being live and be like, anyway. I will say that I would love for the word mutant to be dropped. And I know this is something Darren and I talked about last week, and she was a little bit skeptical of, like, their willingness to do that, considering that, you know, it just feels like he might want to really separate from the Fox stuff. I don't know, man. I mean, I really do believe that he has this really big macro plan to try to pull everything together, and I think making this Evan Peters thing makes sense. It's a big part of that. I'm personally in that camp, like, where I believe that is still the direction. You know what I mean? And would love for that to happen. And again, too, there's nothing to say that we can't, after the show, have it then revealed that Wanda is indeed a mutant, and maybe even Pietro reveals that to her or something like that. You know what I mean? You should definitely be checking out the solo videos we're doing on the main channel, by the way, guys. Because we're doing some crazy theory stuff. Like the magic video that we just did, I feel was awesome. And we have a lot of cool videos. Like, dude, Doctor Strange 2, the rumors of Doctor Strange 2 are insane. Insane. And they may well head, I mean, it's just crazy. So definitely make sure you subscribe to that channel as well as watching the streams over here, because we've got a ton of other crazy stuff. Whew. Okay. All right. Spoilers. Okay. So the dude continues to get berated in the comments. And he gives a little bit of juice. Now, who knows? Who knows if this is real, right? But apparently later on he says that the title of the episode is called "The Universe is Expanding." And so let me just tell you why that's significant. Because if the first frickin' thing we see is the universe is expanding, we will instantly know we are in for a bonerific ride. Like an absolutely insane ride. So buckle up, baby. Number 2. He goes on to say that Doctor Strange shows up with another Fox X-Men character to help about 28 minutes in. He says that it is not Xavier or Magneto, but it is instead Nightcrawler, played by Cody Smith McPhee, who is the person that played Nightcrawler in the Age of Apocalypse film. He's used. Why do you think he's used? Why would it be Nightcrawler? Where's my X-Men people at? Uh-huh. Why would it be Nightcrawler? Why would Nightcrawler be necessary to help Doctor Strange get into the Hex? Teleportation, come on. Okay. He's used to enter the Hex. Also, Agatha was indeed manipulated by Nightmare, and that's all you get. Okay, so let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. First of all, holy shit. What? I mean, it's not Luke Skywalker level, but it's pretty fucking cool, dude. Like, that's pretty fucking cool. Like, if that is indeed the way that it happens, I'm gonna be a happy boy. I'm gonna be a happy boy. Yeah. So, I mean, that would essentially prove that it is multiverse. It would also prove that Steven was not some freaking rabbit under the thumb of Agatha Harkness, and that perhaps he was so busy trying to pull the fucking multiverse together that he's got time to worry about this bitch in trying to do some crazy stuff with Wanda. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm sorry. I was just trying to protect the entire multiverse. Can you just not with the Darkhold? Can you just not? In fact, I'd love for that to be the line. He comes in and he's like, can you just not? Bitch, can you just not? Like, all this. No. Can you just not? That would be dope. I'd be like, the doctor is in. The doctor is in. That would be terrific. The Nightmare thing is pretty interesting too, you know, and I like that he didn't give a lot for the Nightmare thing. I like that. Don't, you know, because originally when he did this is why I actually believe this guy, because he's like not trying to just spoil the whole thing. Like when he started out by just talking about some beats and some things, and then he's like, and then I'll leave it alone. And then everyone was like berating him, kind of being like, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, you know. And I know that shit too. And by the way, that is a very brilliant tactic, because it does piss us off and make us want to reveal shit. So they sort of pushed him like that, and then he's like, all right, fine. And then he gives us this, dude. The moment the episode title comes up, if it is indeed the universe expanding, it's Nightmare Watch all day, baby. It's Nightmare Watch 2021. That's crazy. That's crazy. Pretty freaking cool. And we still, that's 28 minutes in. That's 28 minutes in. That's not even, I mean, it's like almost about halfway, I guess. A little over halfway, but still, that there's so much that could happen. There's so much ridiculousness that could go down. I don't know. I think it's gonna be wild, dude. I'm pretty freaking excited. So again, we're gonna be talking about this. We're gonna be breaking down all the possibilities in a very condensed, well-edited, put together video for you later today on the main channel. And now, when it comes to these cards, we are officially gonna be looking for a Nightcrawler card. And maybe we'll be giving away a Nightcrawler card today. That would be pretty cool, huh? So let's now get into Q&A. We'll talk about what's going on the chat a little bit, and then we're gonna take a quick intermission, and then we're gonna unbox some cards. So if you're hanging out for the long haul, we will certainly be unboxing some cards. It's gonna be a longer stream today, but now we're gonna get into some Q&A and just see what's going on with everybody in the chat. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Michael Bokar, welcome to the Nerdvengers. You are a Nerdvenger now. The Real Jesse says, since we know that Agatha was drawn to Westview by the Hex, should we wonder whose home she's occupied? Hard to believe there was a vacancy next door. Fair question. Fair question. I'm not exactly sure how to answer that. There's a measure of Wanda not being fully cognitive of everything she was doing. So there's gaps there, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's an interesting point. Alex V, welcome to the Nerdvengers. You are a Nerdvenger now, and dang it if you don't have a beautiful Padme Amidala friggin' avatar thing. I'm still weak for it after all these years. The Real Jesse says, who's missing? Woo, missing. Jesus Christ, I can't speak. Woo's missing witness must be Sony Birch. The truth serum probably screwed with him with his boss. Nothing to do with Wanda, just a thread for later. It could be a thread for later. I don't know. Felt pretty important at the time, but I guess not necessarily something we've been talking much about, so fair point. Mason Graves says, finished binging Harley Quinn. Show is surprisingly legitimately hilarious. Have you seen it? Also, the leaks are fake. Someone made it up and admitted. Yeah, I don't know if that's true, Mason. I know some of these leaks that are rotating on like 4chan and Reddit right now are indeed fake. I do not think that this one is one of them. I think this one's actually pretty legit. And as far as Harley goes, yeah, man, I've seen it. I haven't watched the whole thing, but I do agree it's a really good show. It's just not exactly my thing. You know what I mean? Andrew says, type in Google Scarlet Witch sigil on Google Images. Her new outfit from the Yellow Flash scene got leaked through Marvel Contest of Champions. Yeah, I've known about that for a little bit. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. Jared Grossman with the $5 holla says, Nerdcoin to the moon. Take my money. Indeed, brother. Indeed, my friend. Oh, wait until you see and hear all the plans we have. Simply diabolical, my friend. Diabolical plans that no one will see coming, but absolutely to the moon. Eric Heine says, can you please explain the post-credit scene in WandaVision episode 8? The post-credit scene with White Vision? Sure. So they just have Vision's body. Okay, so Hayward has his body. He's wanted the body for a long time. He wants to recreate Vision. Now, he says, we put this thing back together every which way. We never got it to work. So they used the chaos magic energy that Wanda used to, like, sort of transform the drone that was sent in earlier. And they siphon off that energy and they put it into the White Vision body. And apparently that's enough to fuel up the White Vision body. Now, a lot of people, Eric, think that is actually going to be Ultron. Because even in the show, earlier on, Vision says, my corporeal form was created by Ultron to destroy humanity. But my programming dates back to a program called Jarvis. So he's sort of saying that, like, that body, that corporeal form, was Ultron. So now that corporeal form is back, it's either Ultron or a Vision that doesn't, like a new Vision or something. You know what I mean? So who knows exactly, but a lot of people are curious about the White Vision. Is it just a Vision? Is it Ultron? What's going on there? Thank you for the support. Corey Allard says, Debate 8 was awesome. Hey, I'm glad you think so, man. I love that show. I think Adam Douglas does great work, and I'm very happy to have him doing stuff over here with us, man. Dude, I'm telling you, I try not to talk about it too much because we're already growing like a mother effer, and I'm just trying to keep everything straight over here. But we have a lot of plans, man. We got a lot of cool things coming this year, next year, and beyond. Verve Studio says, dropped a tab and rewatched WandaVision. Monica getting her powers was crazy. Oh, I'm sure it was, man. I'm sure it was. King James 74 says, my first super chat. Thank you for all the great content. Debate 8 was awesome. Wish I was able to be on the live stream. Agent. Oh, yeah. Age of Ultron was robbed. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's a fun show, right? Like, I love the conversation. I love the debate that happens in the chat among fans, among the people on the show. You know, sometimes with me. I tried to put in like a cheat code to override a few votes last night. It didn't work, so we have to talk about that, Adam, because I wasn't wasn't thrilled with that. You know, this wasn't my thing. A dude review says, super chatting for that nerd coin. Whoo, baby. Whoo, baby. Get you that nerd coin, my man. Kalista Hobbs says, Mike Zero is the person to clickbait and theorize anything and everything that is barely talked about on a lot of things. I only speak in facts. Yeah, you're only speaking facts. I agree, Kalista. Our mutual friend, Mr. Theory, has a soft spot for Mike Zero. I'm not sure why, but it's okay. We just, you know, sometimes that happens. And you're just like, all right, I guess I'll go a little easier on old Mike Zero, just for my friend Theory. Josh I says, oh my God, there's so much to wrap up in WandaVision. I don't know how Marvel is going to do it. Fingers crossed it is not a disappointment. P.S. Take my money. Yeah. Oh, man. Isn't it so ironic that we did a video talking about how the finale could disappoint, and then the freaking director essentially comes out and says, yeah, no, people are going to be disappointed for sure. I was like, what? Oh. Rough. Joey Ebbs with a $5 holler says, take my money and turn it into nerd coin. We're going to work a little magic for you, man. Don't worry. We shall do just that. Sheev the Wise says, Feige and Josh, them boys, give me Fox Pietro, Ultron, all the toys. P.S. Take my money. I need that nerd coin. Damn. I think y'all like this nerd coin. I'm going to write in my notes later today when I journal. I'm going to say, I'm going to write a little note to myself, said nerd coin equal probably good idea. People seem to like it. Thank you, Sheev, of course. I want it all too, man. I want it all. And I want it now. Like in the finale, like put it all in there. We'll see what happens, though. Kalista says, I'm still thinking we are getting one more Fox X-Men character in the finale. And I'm still hoping it's either Professor X or Magneto in the show. I'm still taking Paul's comments with a grain of salt. Yeah. I think that's totally fair. I would love for either Professor X or Magneto. And here's the other side of this. Let me just say this too, and I'm glad you brought this up. And thank you for the support. Because this show, remember how the Luke Skywalker thing, like the Luke Skywalker thing was kind of out of nowhere. Like people knew about it. We sort of knew about it, but not enough to comfortably talk about it. I mean, we talked about it a lot, but not like, hey, it's happening. It is also possible Feige has something like that in store for us as well. If the Nightmare thing really is Al Pacino, that's mind-blowing. I can't believe they hid it from us. That is ridiculous, right? But even beyond that, of course, if it was some X-Men stuff, some Magneto stuff, I mean, come on, yo. Woo! Would I be into Magneto? Would I be into X-Men? I don't know. You tell me. Would I be into X-Men? Yeah, I think I'd be into the X-Men showing up. That would be great. Yeah, it would be fantastic if indeed that happened. That'd be great. Yeah, thank you, Kalisa. I appreciate that. Proxy says, Chicago Italian beef. That's it. That's the tweet. All right, bro. I don't know what's going on here. Does this look infected? Says for the $10 holla. Love the show and watch it every morning. Great way to break away from reality. Keep up the amazing work. Much respect. Hey, appreciate that, man. We're going to keep it going for sure, man. Appreciate the love on that. For sure. Ryan Curtis, welcome to the Nerdvengers. You are a Nerdvenger now. Enrique Robles says, Mark Hamill's nightmare in post-credits. Whew. There's only so much dopeness I can take, bro. Only so much dopeness I can take. I'm going to freak out if all this stuff happens. I'm gonna be like on the ground, and all you'll hear is like a distant in the mic. Send help! Send help! I've fallen from the hype and I can't get up. Send help! That's what's gonna happen. Let's see here. Proxy says, stiff or squishy poop? Which do you prefer? Or both at the same time? I have a thorough, disgusting answer for that I will not be sharing publicly. But thank you, Proxy. You sweet, sweet person. Lou Penito says, Brother Voodoo and Clea are the actors in the commercial. As they were pulled in from the multiverse, they're trying to snap Wanda out of this dream. Lou, I love that idea. I love that thought. Love it. So, yeah, that'd be fantastic, dude. I don't know I mean, they're both rumored for Doctor Strange too. So I think you're literally on track with some things that could happen. I don't know that to be the case though, but dang, that's good. That's cool. Good thoughts. I'm into it. Colista says, are we possibly going to get the crying Josh meme for the finale with way too many question marks that indicate excitement? It may seem fair to theory for you to have a crying meme. Yo, you ain't wrong. I'm trying to think of like what could even make me. You know, Falcon and the Winter Soldier has a better shot of making me cry probably. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, look, I'm sorry, ladies, but Wanda, like, I feel like this whole thing is a little more relatable to y'all. Like, with her breaking like this, like, I get it and stuff, but at the same time, like, that's a lot of grief that's, I don't know. It feels uniquely feminine in some ways, you know what I mean? Not to be like a weird boomer about it, but like for me, I'm just so captivated by all the ridiculousness of it. Like, you know, boys will be boys. Like, I'm just like, where's the X-Men toys? You know what I mean? And sure, is she having like an incredibly like important journey through grief and trauma that could really be helping people out? Sure, but I can't help but just be daftly dazzled by all of the pretty lights, X-Men possibilities, and cool Marvel shit. I mean, look, I gotta be me, you know what I mean? So, I don't think I'm gonna cry in the finale unless Doctor Doom shows up. And then I'll just be crying it'll be totally different though. That'll be totally different, dude. If Doctor Doom shows up, the first time Doctor Doom shows up, I'm gonna be like Deku. I'm gonna be like Deku from fucking My Hero when he like like that scene where he's like the total bitch boy on the computer and he's like, will I ever get powers? Like, that's going to be me. If fucking Dr. Doom ever shows up, I swear to God, that's going to be me. Anyways, thank you for that. Abstract Media says, it's possible that Quicksilver is from a different universe. It's just not the Fox universe. Totally, dude. Totally. I could see this happening besides Jimmy dying. Yeah. I don't think... Well, even in that leak, it says that it appears as though he dies. I don't think it confirms that he dies. And then Abstract Media goes, again, the episode won't be titled that. It has to tie into the TV theme. Maybe next time on, hey, we will know right away if it's fake, right? It's part of the beauty. Marky T says, what if the WandaVision that's in Doctor Strange 2 is the version we see in the Mind Stone? And the show leaves off on a cliffhanger for season 2. I actually think it's possible that the show leaves on some kind of a cliffhanger and or does not fully explain what the F is going on. I think we need to accept that, actually. When I was writing my notes for the script for the video later, I was like, dude, it's really important that everybody realizes that I just simply do not think we're going to get a list of answers handed to us at any point in this episode. We're going to walk out of this episode with plenty of questions still, for sure. So a lot of those questions will be addressed and sort of taken into other properties, right? But that's the joy of being a Marvel fan, of experiencing, you know, the content through this crazy connected universe, you know? Kendall Davis says, I love it, but all this to fight Agatha and White Vision, though, makes me wonder who else will join the fight with Agatha. For sure, bro. For sure, bro. That would be dope. I mean, come on, man. Like, if Nightmare comes in and goes ham, I mean, that's going to be... Whew! That's going to be real cool. You know what I mean? Sith Master Josh says, look up episode 8, promo 2. Monica says Richards. Okay. What you mean? Like, Reed Richards? No cap, I done missed the leaks. What's happened? No, it's all good, Dan. Appreciate you, my friend. Essentially, and you can kind of creep on it from back in the stream, but essentially, big things are Doctor Strange coming in with frickin' Nightmare, or rather, Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler from the X-Men, Fox X-Men universe. Pietro will be revealed to be a mutant, likely from the Fox X-Men universe. A lot of crazy stuff like that happening. Drum and Company says, is the missing person in witness protection important to the story or no? I don't know if it's going to be an unanswered question or not. That's a good question, brother. I don't know how to answer that. There's plenty of people asking about it, so I would feel like that's a thread they would not just leave dangling. Right? Right? But who knows? It also feels like they got a million threads to do. You know what I mean? So, Dirt Wizard says, "Give me that nerd coin, mang, and Italian beef sandwich. Hugs and kisses. This channel rocks. Thank you, Dirt Wizard. We appreciate the love, man. Appreciate the love." T-Love816 with a very generous $100 donation says, "Josh, I got shoved getting into the theater again. I really need that Band-Aid. Also, take my money." Well, T-Love, for $100, we'll definitely give you that Band-Aid, bro. You've definitely purchased a Band-Aid, and I hope you get a lot of nerd coin for that $100, but not too many nerd coins, because I can't have anybody get into that million anytime soon. Okay, XRM Apollo says, "GM, brother. Good morning, I think is a good morning, brother. Thank you, man." Logan Moe says, "So are they going to make the Fox movies canon?" That's my question. I don't think so, Logan. I think they'll be canon in the sense that they're connected via the multiverse to what's happening in our universe, but they're not going to be canon in the sense that, like, the events of those films had an impact on the events of the MCU. And by the way, this is important for him to establish for what we believe he will be doing with Sony. It'll be a similar situation. The Venom films and everything that's going on in the Venom verse is its own thing, but it has some connective tissue to what is going on in the MCU via the multiverse. Barry Kirkland, welcome to the Nerdvengers. You are a Nerdvenger now. Enrique Robles says, "Lavish chose fighting words dissing Ant-Man." Uh-oh. Roro Raggy, yeah, he was going, and by the way, Al was starting off the show like just being super grumpy and like going hard on movies that I loved, and I was like, what's this dude doing? But that's part of the joy of the show. I thought it was really, really cool. Colista again says, "Just to remind everyone about Ultron, every time he evolves, he grows stronger than what he was before. This could almost be boss level for Ultron." That's a great point, actually, Colista, and I see your nerd card showing as well. Very cool stuff. Yeah, so Ultron, this is part of the thing that when Age of Ultron came out, like a lot of the sweaties and a lot of the Marvel fans were like, well, I can't wait to see him again, because it's like a meme. He dies and comes back. That's what he does. He dies and comes back. He dies and comes back. So they beat him, he comes back. And he always improves, because every time he's beaten, it's like data for him, right? So he like just adjusts. And yeah, this version of Ultron, like, whew, this could be real crazy, dude. Especially if he has info. Like, imagine if he gets into the Sword database now. Ultron had access to the world's intel and information in a world before the snap or the blip. In a post-blip world, the amount of information and possible weapons, it's crazy. So Ultron could be in a real crazy spot with this. If that is indeed Ultron, it could be really, really dangerous. Jennifer Cook says, hashtag Team Cap for the win for Debate 8. Yeah, it was that was a nice little win for them. Dirt Wizard says, jazz it up, Nerdcoin. Oh. Otterjart Ghostly Heart says, Josh, you really make my morning so much better. So here, take my money. Also, if you could pick an actor for Gambit, who would you cast? So I am famously horrible at fan castings. So someone will likely put one into the chat that's really good, and I'll pick that one. Thank you for the support. I didn't mind the Channing Tatum thing. I actually think Channing Tatum is decent, dude. He's decent. And he really surprised me in The Hateful Eight. I was like, damn, like he has some chops. He's got some range. He can do some stuff. So I don't mind that. David Hicks says, when will we see Adam Warlock? I'm not sure, bro. Probably Guardians Volume 3. Lawrence Sky says, all in on Nick Cage's Nightmare. Who's your choice? No one cares that you're bad at fan casting. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Well, that was pretty direct. Thank you, Lawrence. I will say I love I like the Mark Hamill pick. But I really like the Al Pacino pick. Like, for me, Al Pacino would be great. I'd prefer him to be Mephisto. But, like, if they're not going to do Mephisto and it's Nightmare, like, that's cool. So, thank you, Lawrence, for calling me out. Zach Baldwin says, in the episode 4, the sheriff said Westview didn't exist. How did Wanda drive to Westview when she left the sword facility during episode 8? Okay, Zach, great question, and I think this has to do with my theory that some of this is happening in a nightmare or in a dream. Because Wanda was going through her memories and stuff, almost like a dreamlike state in the last... If you watch the breakdown we did, I highly recommend it. I haven't really, hammered on this point because, look, we put it out there. If people want to, look into that theory, that's fine. I don't need it to be a thing. But one of the things we talked about was it is possible that a lot of what is happening is not real, even in what we're seeing now. That nightmare could be controlling Wanda. One of the reasons I feel this way is that when Wanda, as a child, Agatha pushes Wanda as an adult into the memory. She pushes her into the memory and Wanda becomes a child. That child, Wanda, goes to reach out and use magic to stop the bomb. And Agatha's like, stop, and pulls her out. My gut tells me that is because of a Hodor effect from Game of Thrones, where essentially, though they are in a nightmare dreamlike state, Wanda, being as powerful as she is, could still, from within a memory, affect reality by using magic. Do we know that? No. Can we prove that? No. Would it make a lot of the show make sense, including what you just explained, and that is that Westview doesn't even exist? How did she find a map of Westview from Vision for a plot of land if the town didn't exist? If the town didn't exist, who are all the people in the town? If the town does exist, why do the officers outside of the town think that it doesn't? Why did the missing person's family think the missing person doesn't exist? A lot of questions, dude. Lot of questions. I need someone that looks at me the way Josh looks at those cards. Indeed, Little Shrek. Love you, 3,000 bubs. Appreciate it, bro. RF Gaming Channel says prediction 1. Hayward pulled to Wanda's side. Takes Vision's assets. Agent Sword 2 takes Strange. Yeah, I'd love that. RF Gaming, you're talking about Doctor Strange teaching Wanda. Beautiful. Beautiful. Jesse says, bet Jimmy Woo survives because the Vision beam hits a deck of cards in his breast. That would be wild, dude. That would be wild. Drum and Company says, WandaVision / the multiverse being all crazy with Dev explained. J. Jonah Jameson in the 616. You're on to something there. Micah. Proxy says, my girls also told me I can't feel you. Wasn't in the same beautiful context, though. So sad. Oh, Proxy. Oh, Proxy, you poor lad. Silver Star says, love all the content, and I want my nerd coin with a smiley face. Well, your wish is my command. There you are. Drum and Company says, Earth 1999999. My beat. Dude, it's 616. We all know what's up. Jordan Baldridge, welcome to the Nerd Vengers. You are a Nerd Venger now. Drafter says, how are the coffee jump scare Marvel cards doing? They're doing well. They're doing well. I pulled those out, and they're doing well. A little bit of stickiness. Some of them aren't so great. I'll show you guys some of the ones that... and by the way, we're about to take a break here. We're about to take a break, and then we're going to open up a bunch of Marvel cards. But, I'll show you some of the really cool ones that I'm kind of excited about. So I've been taking the cards, and what are we looking for? We're looking for gem mint 10s, right? We're looking for perfect corners. We're looking for crisp cuts. We're looking for centered art that hasn't faded and is popping. We're looking for the letters and labels to be completely flat and symmetrical and balanced on the card themselves, front and back. We're looking for perfect gem mint 10s. I went through all of the cards that we opened last time and separated what I thought were possible gem mint 10s and sleeved them. And many of these will not even be close, but they are, from what I could tell with just the naked eye, the best that we had. And so we're going to do that again in a little bit here. We're going to crack it open. We're going to hopefully get some good foils. Got some Gambit cards here. These look to be clean gem mint 10s. And we're going to be giving away a lot of these to the Nerd Vengers as well. So we'll be getting into that in a second. It's going to be cool. Any other questions. Can I kiss it? Only for you, bro, Dolphin. Only for you. Honestly, WandaVision is just confusing me. Like, who the fuck is Pietro Ferro? Yeah. Lisa Scott says, if they kill Jimmy Woo, I'm going to create my own alternate reality in a small suburban town where Jimmy Woo gets the glamorous life he deserves. That's frankly adorable. And also probably legit going to be a thing because I think he's dying. Mike Haas says, the magic basement is Dottie's, not Agatha's. Dottie is Clea. That could explain a lot. And this will lead to Doctor Strange 2, as well as introducing the bigger threat, Nightmare. You know, Nightmare being the bigger threat should have been obvious right away because of the Doctor Strange thing, because of Scott Derrickson's comments, right? It feels like Nightmare is kind of the no-brainer. But, hey. I think Quicksilver is from another universe because I don't think they can keep doing fake outs. Agreed. Yes, i.e. Mysterio. I agree. All right, ladies and gentle beings. All right, one more from Colista. Are we going to ignore the fact that Peter Parker is a Star Wars fan but doesn't realize that Nick Fury is Mace Windu with coffee, frogs, and moonies? Thank you so much. Yes, thank you, Colista. I actually love that fact, that he doesn't know that he's Mace Windu. I wonder if they'll ever address that. I don't think they will. I don't think they can. But it is a cool fact. Very cool indeed. All right, guys, let's do a little bit of break, okay? So if you're not interested in Marvel collectible cards or unboxing videos or hanging out with a bunch of cool people in a cool chat where you can continue to earn nerd coin, then feel free to get out of here. Not a big deal at all. But if you like cool things and you want to continue to earn nerd coin, then continue to hang out Dosh stream. We'll be back in like 2 to 3 minutes, and we'll be unboxing some beautiful Marvel cards. See you soon. Is everybody gone? Is everybody gone? Did everybody go? Is everybody? Are we good? Can we have some fun now? Let's have some fun. Let's get into some Marvel box unboxings. Okay, look, let me just say this too. I can only guarantee that I'll mail out cards to people that live in the United freaking States. And I'm sorry, that is just the way it is. Shipping is crazy. I can't just guarantee shipping all around the world, even for little cards that are seemingly just put into envelopes, okay? So we can't guarantee any of that. So chill your freaking roll. But we will do what we did last time, okay? We have here a sealed box of Marvel Universe Series 3 cards. Currently going anywhere from like $400 to $500 online. And probably to retract a bit and then rise heavily over the next several years, I think. So originally when we did this, we had grabbed 2 boxes of these and 1 box of the Marvel Masterpiece cards. This card specifically going to Trinity, the Black Widow card of the Marvel Masterpiece cards. So we went into the Masterpiece cards, we did one of those, and then we did 1 box of these, and I said to you guys, I said, we're going to sit on this sealed box. We're going to sit on this sealed box, and we're going to learn about arbitrage, and we're going to learn how this sealed box will likely continue to rise in value regardless of what happens to the secondary market of the singles. Okay? That was the original plan. But, you see, if you really look closely here, I want to show you guys something. Do you see how there's a little bit of this that's kind of just dangling there? And oh, no! Oh, see? And then there it goes. So we had no choice, really, but to crack it open. So, you know, look, it's not a smart financial decision. You should leave. If you are getting out there, I mean, first of all, we're not giving any advice, right? We're not giving any advice. We're not giving any financial advice here. But if you were to be getting these things and wanting to maximize your or minimize your risk, I would suggest to you that doing sealed is probably the best way to go. Right now, there's a couple of things driving the marketplace. I know some of you guys are not really into this, so we'll talk about it a little bit more in a sort of summary sense, I guess. Essentially, the deal here is that these old Marvel cards, these old Marvel collectible cards, have recently skyrocketed in value for a couple of different reasons. Number one, there just is a lot of liquidity in the market in general, and investing and putting your money into an asset is seemingly a big thing. People think that even with the $1.9 trillion that's coming with the next stimulus, that a lot of that money is going to be put into assets and not actually used to buy goods, services, etc., etc. The world and the economy kind of changed really fast in some kind of unexpected ways. Also, during the turmoil and the pain of 2020, a lot of things happen in the marketplaces. So like in the Magic the Gathering marketplace, a lot of the big value cards were sold off by big institutional money to try to just be liquid to see what was going on in the chaos of 2020. What happened was a lot of collectors bought those cards for small prices. What this did was created a weird thing in the market where it took a lot of demand out, but also it actually took a lot of supply out, because basically you have to think that a lot of people that wanted these cards, they've got them and they're sitting on them. They're not necessarily looking to sell. They want the cards. That's what's happening. And so it sort of squeezes the supply even more. And the potential coming demand and the new demand down the line, Marvel's not going anywhere. X-Men's not going anywhere. Marvel as a lifestyle brand is probably only going to rise and rise and rise over the next couple of years. These are all factors in why these cards are going up in value. There's another really important thing, and that would be third-party grading services. a Gem Mint 10, and we did a stream with the YouTube channel Gem Mint 10. Highly recommend you go check out Gem's content. Good stuff. If you can find one of these cards that is in a perfect 10 condition and you go to get it graded, you right now, these cards, man, even some of the lower value ones, like this little card here, right? Seemingly insignificant. If you have a Gem Mint 10 version of this, I would say it's probably going for hundreds of dollars. This card, this Iron Man card, Origin of Iron Man. Iron Man is the MCU. This card was not even that popular when it was first printed. If you have Gem Mint copies of this Iron Man and you sit on it, I'm telling you right now, this card is going to go for a lot of money. So that's kind of the fun of what we're doing. You know, none of this is guaranteed, by the way. This market could completely collapse, just like any other market. It could be a huge bubble right now, et cetera, et cetera. But we're big nerds. We love this shit. So that's what we're doing. We're getting into it. Now, I am going to give a ton of these cards away to different Nerdventure members and people on the Discord. But also, I'm going to try to find me some Gem Mint 10s here, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I mean? We spent a lot of money on these cards, and I love you guys very much. But goddamn it, I'm trying to get some of this money back. Okay, look. Here we go. I'm going to take the four box topper cards, which I think will actually be pretty safe. And I'm going to set them aside. They'll be the last ones that we open. And we'll give 2 of these away, no matter what the contents. We'll give 2 of these away to Nerdventure members on the Discord. Okay? So we'll put 4 of them aside for now. Last time we got 3 foils. Oh, no, that was for the masterpieces. No, that was for this. We got 3 foils. We got the Thing foil, which looked really good. We got a Venom foil, which had a busted corner. And then we got, what was the other one we got? I forget the other one, but it wasn't that great either, okay? So I'm going to kind of try to open these up like this, guys. And if we get some good hits, I'll, of course, put it up on the screen. But yeah, just sit back, relax, listen to this cool lo-fi shit. We're cracking cards, baby. That's what we're doing today. Okay, let's see here. We got some Colossus action, Shadowcat, Iceman. Okay, this is right away amazing. I pulled 1 of these cards. I pulled 1 of these Scarlet Witch and Vision cards in the whole case last time. And I don't have to tell you why people feel as though this card could be worth some money. So we're going to sleeve this baby right away. We're going to sleeve that one right away. The corners look good at first glance. You never know. This one's probably going to get sleeved as well. Hulk, Wolverine. If they do indeed do this with the MCU, that's going to be a big freaking deal, dude. Puppet Master's Eye. Phoenix, Dark Phoenix Saga cards are possibly good if they do that in the MCU again. And then some Hulk stuff, some kind of basic stuff there. Silver Sable, who I'm just going to leave there, could also be interesting if they do that with Sony, right? So one of the things we were talking about with Gem Mint was, as a nerd, as like a big old nerd, you sort of have like an inside track on where Marvel might be going with their TV shows and film. And that does drive the market of these said collectibles. Like I was sort of implying, like Iron Man and Captain America, they weren't even like the most popular characters back in the day. But now, their stuff is popping. You know what I mean? So, ooh, Black Panther cards are great, obviously. That looks pretty good. I'm going to set that aside. These Phoenix cards. Oh, dude, these Spider-Man cards. I need me a Gem Mint version of one of these Spider-Man cards. Ooh, the top cut is super clean on this, boys and girls. Ooh, girl. Yo, okay. Corners look really good. Yo, we're sleeving that. We're sleeving Peter. Peter, put some clothes on. We sleeving Pete. Put him right there. Ooh, Sabretooth. It's actually one of the first Sabretooth I've seen. I'm going to set that aside. Guardians of the Galaxy is pretty cool. Maelstrom. Oh! Oh! Oh, boyos. Oh, boyos and girlyos. The corners are perfect. The corners are perfect. Oh my. I can't even get the light to catch it perfectly for you. Ooh. Girl? Whew. Whew. Ooh, wait, what is that? Is that a speck? No! No! Looks like there's some rough... Yeah, not a 10. Unless that's dust, and I'm not going to mess with it right now. The corners are perfecto, though. So you want to be very careful when you sleeve it. Okay, possible brilliant hit there. Possible brilliant hit. Hopefully that's just some smoosh on it. It's not a super big deal there. Another Scarlet. I might have just literally botched that card by dropping it there. Okay, it didn't hit a corner. Okay, cool. Yeah, another Scarlet Witch and Vision. That's dope. Looks like we'll be able to give one of these away. That's pretty chill. Starhawk and Juggernaut and Black Tom. Interesting. Interesting. All right. Let us keep going. See if I can pull up what you guys are saying. Okay. Let's see here.
It's not exactly
Cage Beast. Ooh, I do like me some Beast. Song's a little too wild. Colossus looks great. Ooh, this is pretty cool. Ghost Rider and Daredevil team up. I'm gonna sleeve that just in case. That looks really clean too. Yeah. Okay. All right, cool. Rogue, I know some people be loving Rogue. Whoa, Spider-Man and Sleepwalker. Green Goblin, I'm gonna hold on to that. Could be worth a little penny there. The Collector. Kingpin. Ooh, Omega Red. We always think Omega Red could be a good hit. And then some X-Force. That's cool. What's this live stream for? I thought it was WandaVision. Yeah, it was. Sorry. Hey, do you want me to put the gloves on? I don't actually know if I have any more gloves. I'm going to be honest. And actually, I watched a bunch of like other people, and none of them wore gloves. Look, I'm being clean. I'm so clean. I don't think I have gloves. I don't think I have any. Sorry. You're just getting a little dirty packs today. Dirty pack. I don't know. That's somebody calm Nikki down. Okay, Ant-Man looks good. Sunfire looks good. Oh, Spider-Man Ghost Rider. Yes, please. Oh, dude, this one might be hot. No pun intended. Cognac, huh? Ooh, I love the Magneto cards. I'm going to sleeve that. That cut looks clean, son. I'm definitely going to sleeve that. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. everyone all mad that I have no gloves? Calm down. It's a family show. What are the packs called? This is Marvel Universe Series 3. These were very popular back in the day. We've been talking about them a little bit. Ooh, nice hit right away. Sue Storm, Invisible Woman. I think a full set of... Oh! This is the boy. It's the boy of the hour. Is it real, though? Is the leak real? That's the question, right? Either way, we're going to sleeve this up. Corners look great. Looks pretty balanced at first glance. Color looks good. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Cool. Black Widow. That's actually a really nice Black Widow looking card. That's great. Captain America Nomad. Starhawk. Whoa. Little Terrax. I like Terrax. Green Gobbo could be great. Black Cat. Creever Scroll War. And then Infinity Gauntlet. I thought about the Infinity Gauntlet cards. I was like, I wonder if those will hold value. I don't know. I feel like the ranked cards and the graded cards is like a very interesting market, because I almost feel like if you think about it, why are the Charizards and the Pikachus and all of them like holding such value? It's because like it's pure nostalgia. Like it's pure nostalgia. So like people want to have a card. For these cards to be valuable, people want to have them in like a 10, like in that sealed Gem Mint 10 case hanging on the wall. You know? That's legit the metric by which I think you could predict the value of these cards in the future. So like I don't know if events are gonna hold, like this She-Hulk card, whew, that could pop, man, if that show does really well. Whoa, this card, Daredevil Punisher, I'm sleeving that. I might get that graded just for me, because I love Daredevil season 2 on Netflix. Let's go. Dude. That is nice. Got that Iron Man card, could be great. Magneto cards. I'm going to sleeve every Magneto card. Thor. That actually looks great. The Thor Origin. I'll sleeve that too. Wow, that, I wish you could see that cut on the top. Can you see how crisp that cut is on the top of that card? I don't know if you can tell, but that is great. I know, it's probably like the nerdiest thing you've ever heard. Some of you are probably like, nerd. Oh, dude. This dude's talking about edges of cards and shit. Oh man, and I just screwed that card up actually. I clipped just the very edge of the corner. No! No! Oh well. Anyways, I can kind of peek at the chat as well. Gloves, damn it, Josh, says Whitney. Oh no, use gloves, says Enrique. Oh no, I see all the glove comments now. Nicholas, welcome to the Nerd Vengers. You are a Nerd Venger now. Brock, welcome to the Nerd Vengers. You are a Nerd Venger now. Robert Mang, you are a Nerd Venger as well. Oh man, you guys are crazy. Use gloves. Guys, I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. Ray J's World, welcome to the Nerd Vengers Prime. Austin Collins says, Josh ate greasy KFC before this. RIP cards, yep. Maurice Reed, welcome to the Nerd Vengers. Man, Whitney's disappointment is palpable. Whitney, I am so sorry. Look at this Silver Surfer one. Pretty dope. Pretty dope. I think that... Oh, Nova. Oh my god, another one of these. Let's go. Oh! Ah! Anytime I see Dr. Doom. Everybody relax. Everybody fuck. Relax. And I better not fuck up that edge. Woohoo! Yeah. Green Goblin, Blackheart, Living Tribunal, could be huge. Oh, yes. Never do this, but I found out my dad and stepmom came down with COVID a week before they got my shots, and then for love for my... Can you... oh, absolutely. Let's put some nerdy hearts into the chat. We got to change this weird casino music. Let's get some nerdy hearts into the chat for Steve's dad and stepmom. Get them hearts into the chat, man. Alright, let's see what we got here. Besides disappointment. Hey, another Invisible Woman. Let's go. Ooh, a Genie. Jean Grey. Jean Grey. Dude, this card. Okay, this card could be... If they do what I think they're going to do... If I get multiples of this, I might get, like, Hugh Jackman and Chris Evans to sign it one day. And then get that graded. Whew! So we're doing pretty good. I mean, so far so good. I'm happy with the pulls. No other foil yet. Whoa, look at that Venom though. Sick. No other foils. I wonder if we only pull 2 foils. That means one of the foils is in that 4, which means you guys could get a foil, which would be the worst thing ever. Ooh, we got a good hit here. Good hit here. Mr. Reed Richards himself. Dude, this box, I just want to say this. As compared to the other box I opened, I'm telling you right now, these edges look so much better. And there's way less, like, warping. This is a really good box. This box definitely should have been kept sealed. But that's okay. This Reed Richards. Whew. Dude, maybe we'll be able to give full sets of, like, the Fantastic Four and Doom. Wouldn't that be sick? If we could give a full set of, like, the FF and Doom of these cards. Blackheart, Phoenix. Another one of these. And, guys, this just looks like... That's a Gem Mint 10. I'm going to put that. That's a Gem Mint 10. That's getting signed and graded. Ooh. 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 Look at this Scotty Summers card. Oh, my God. I know you probably can't tell the big difference, but I'm telling you, that is a crisp, holy mother of... It's getting hot in here. It's starting to get a little hot in here. It's getting a little... It's getting a little sweaty. I'm going to have Chet come over with, like, one of those cotton swabs that the surgeons have and swab me down. I need swab down. Somebody swab me. Holy shit. And then, guys. Oh! 2 of my favorite cards. Oh my God, dude. What? Dude, okay. Legit 3 of my favorite cards. When I was a kid. I mean, I was younger. But when I was a kid, these cards. Oh, actually, no. That's not the card I thought it was. Get out of here. Mr. Sinister. Dude. Come on, man. Look at his powers. Look at the power levels on the back, dude. I mean, Sinister's a bad mofo, dude. You know? Whew. And then, of course. And, oh, man, do the edges look great on this. Whew. It's getting hot in here. If we get a foil in the middle of this box, it will likely be very, very good shape. It will be well protected. This is a great box. Good thing we didn't say we were giving any of this away. Whew. Girl. Get in there. Okay. Okay, cool. All right, let's keep going. Let us keep going. And I can still try to answer some questions, too, while we're going here, guys. I know it's not the most exciting thing for anybody here. Enrique Robles says, I'm in the sports card game, and you always wear gloves when it comes to opening cards. The oils on your fingers ruin the grade no matter the condition. Enrique, why you say that? Why you make me feel like that? I don't have any gloves, man. I used up all my gloves. Ooh! Look at what we got right away. Definitely not ruined because of the oil. Nightcrawler. Well, how about this? I'll just try to barely touch them, and we'll sleeve them later with gloves. How about that? We'll meet halfway. That's sick, dude. Oh! Yo! These are so crisp. Oh! Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This card could be worth a lot of money. This card could be worth a lot of money because they might never do him in the MCU. If they legit never do this card in the MCU, like, I don't know, Mephisto might be a thing. Another Thanos? Oh my god. Oh my god. It's good stuff. Watching you right now is like watching 12-year-old me in 1992. Amen. Amen, bro. Amen. I'm feeling it, bro. Oh, Trev, remember doing these, though, back in the day? Even just getting a couple packs, right, at the shop was great. Ooh, another read. Looking clean. Okay, nothing too crazy in that one. Hey Josh, do you know if the 90s Marvel holo cards are worth anything now? Found one the other day in the house. Yeah, you never know. Right now, the cards seem to be holding value are certainly like the graded ones. So if you just have the cards opened and you've had them since the 90s, people are very unwilling, it seems, to buy them from you. Because what are the odds that you, especially over the course of 20 years, was able to keep that card in good shape? So that's kind of where we're at with that, which is why, ooh, this Carnage could be good. Here's another great looking Thor, which I'm going to try not to screw up, and then a Daredevil as well. Yeah, so I don't know, man. If you buy a Miracle's Chance, that card is in perfect condition, then yeah, it's a very valuable card. And its value is going to be determined sort of in ratio to its quality, as compared to what people are willing to purchase it for, you know? But unlike game piece cards, so like Magic, even if a card's beat up, if it's playable, it has inherent value to the game system. That's not the same thing with collectibles. Whoa! That is a beautiful looking Doctor Strange. I don't even feel like touching a lot of that. Whoa. Whoa. That's a crisp little Doc Strange right there. Whoa. Friggin' whoa. Are we okay, chat? Cards and Portillos. Y'all are wild. Oh, a beautiful looking Moon Knight. Oh, baby, baby. Oh, baby, baby. The corners are a little rough on that one, though. That Daredevil looks great. Magneto and Doctor Doom. Oh, baby. No other foil yet, huh? Wild read, nice. I feel like the fecal matter under your nails is reducing the value. You know what? You're probably quite onto something, or increasing the value in immeasurable ways. Think about it. Multiple man. Oh, another beautiful Moon Knight. Ooh, girl. Dang, dude. Every Cyclops we've pulled from this pack looks incredible. Looks incredible. There's a beautiful looking Venom. A checklist that's non-foil. Okay. The Venom looks great. The favorite card that I've pulled so far? Just in general or of this box? I mean, that foil is incredible, dude. That foil is incredible. It looks really good. Ooh, look at this Spider-Man. Yo, ooh, and that Professor X looks clean AF as well. Another Mr. Sinister card, which I'm so fond of. I think we might have a couple sets of the FF at this point, which is pretty nice. This Black Widow looks clean, too. Ooh, this Thordo. That Thordo. Whoa. Oh, yeah. That's nice. That could be good. Power Man and Iron Fist, maybe eventually. Another Venom. Really cool. Ooh, another Mephisto. Okay. Cool stuff, cool stuff. Cards, particularly as a nerd coin. My money! Nerd Teak Roadshow. Yeah, that'd be kind of fun. I ate Portillo's every night after Chicago Celebration. Yeah, we ate quite a bit over there ourselves. We ate quite a bit of Portillo's ourselves. Namor could be a poppin' card. Daredevil Spidey. Look at that card. That card's beautiful. Dude, we got two of them. Yo, we got two of them. That's great. Ooh, it's that beautiful Iron Man. The origin. And look, another reason. Okay, let me explain why I think this card is going to be so valuable. A couple of different things. It's got the like Fu Manchu kind of thing in the background. I don't know if you can see. And that's kind of like considered in poor taste these days. And I feel like Marvel's trying to distance themselves from that kind of stuff. And so like, I know that's kind of like a messed up thing to talk about, but essentially that would essentially drive the value up. If it were something that were a little controversial, it would, it could add to it for sure. Pretty interesting. And the fact that it's Iron Man, it's the origin, you know. I don't know. I think I have a feeling about that one. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. Shatterstar. Ooh, here's a good one. Wonder Man. If indeed something happens that we think could happen, Wonder Man could be a very popular card. Oh, Black Panther. That looks very good. Another Doctor Doom. Interesting. Still no second foil. No second foil. Daredevil, hot card. Weapon Omega, not so much. That Thor is probably pretty hot. Genie. Ooh, another one of these. This Thanos looks incredible. I'm starting to panic. Where's the foils, guys? Where's the freaking foils, guys? What's my foils? Fucking. My dad has 4 boxes full of Marvel and X-Men comics and a few others. Never thought comics could weigh a lot. Favorite comic, What If Wolverine Never Became Weapon X? Yeah, it's a pretty cool one. Yeah, man, comics, I mean, that's the thing with long boxes and whatnot, dude. Take up a lot of room. Ooh, Quicksilver. Crisp looking Quicksilver. Emma Frost. Sinister. What? Guys, where's all the foils? Josh, I need a Doctor Doom comic suggestion. Read Doom 2099, dude. It's ridiculous. It's really heady, though. It's like a crazy Warren Ellis story. So it might be a little too weird, but I like that one a lot. And honestly, read the newest Secret Wars, dude. The newest Secret Wars is almost a Doom story. But, I mean, Doom has had Doom Wars is great. Doom has had so many crazy, cool moments in not only his own stories, but he's played a big role in a lot of big Marvel stories. Ooh, we got another foil. Oh, wow. No, there's a little defect on the top, but oh man, in the one corner looks a little botched. Oh, what a bummer, but I'm telling you right now, this is a really great looking card otherwise. Yeah, it looks like it's dinged up a little on the top. That's unfortunate. If this had been a couple packs higher in the box, I feel like it might have been safe. But it did get busted up a little bit, but dang, it's pretty. I mean, that's a pretty card. You know what I mean? Still pretty cool, but definitely not a Gem Mint 10. I mean, I can see flaws. If you can see flaws like right away, the surface looks really good, and there's no warping. But yeah, unfortunately, there's like a thing on the upper right corner that you can see pretty noticeably right away. Yeah, I don't know. That's what's crazy about these cards is like the factory. It's literally the factory. Like some of that has nothing to do with anybody. If it's a little off center or, you know, like there's a little crease from a roller or a packer or something, you know. Like stuff like that. That's why the Gem Mint cards go for so much money. Because it's been so long that like if you have one that's in that kind of condition, like it has survived. Cool. You have Doom 2099 #1 bagged? Nice. Dude, I love that book, man. He does some crazy stuff in there. And I love how like you don't even know which Doom is the real Doom at first and stuff. It's pretty interesting. Ooh, another Quicksilver looks clean as hail. Yeah, that's the only potential pull out of that one. All right, we're getting down to the bottom part of the box here. A lot of good pulls. The condition of the box overall was incredible. It's unfortunate that our second foil was kind of beat up. But a lot of these cards, like this Doctor Strange, looks incredible. Like a lot of these cards look great. Oh! Man, if this is not a Gem Mint 10, it's close. Where's the sleeves? Where's the sleeves? Sleeve it up. Okay, it's the Thing again. Oh, the stream froze. The stream froze. Are we back? Okay, it's the Thing again. For whatever reason, every time we get a Thing, and it's hard to see the foiling on this card, but whenever we get a Thing, it seems like we get a really good Thing because the edges are so clean here. So that's all 3 foils, I think, for the box, unfortunately. Who knows? Maybe we'll get more. But that is pretty cool. That is a really nice... Let me just go through the back half of this. Yeah, that looks good. That was a very nice pack. Ooh, look at that Wolverine. That, believe it or not, that could be a valuable card. Boys and girls, we just got another foil. A very good-looking Venom. Oh my goodness gracious, Great Balls of Fire. That is a looker. Do you see that? Do you see the edges? Oh, baby, baby. Wow. Wow. Like, even the this is, I think this could be it. Guys, look at the way the holo pops. Like, the cleanest edges I've ever seen. No warping. We'll see. That's nice. Best box ever, maybe, huh? Best box ever, maybe. Oh my goodness. And smiling right on top is another beautiful, crisp Doctor Strange card. My goodness. Oh my goodness. Beautiful Captain America card. I'm telling you, those cards could be going. Apocalypse is aight. Another one of these Iron Mans. Whew. That Venom. That's getting graded. Alright, let's see here. Ah! Guys. What is happening? This looks even better than the last one. Look at that. You can actually see it. You can see the coloring. Oh my God. Do you see the edges? Oh my God, boys and girls. What is happening with this box? Is this the best box of Marvel Universe Series 3 cards that I've ever seen in my life? Okay. Okay. Beautiful Punisher. Oh my God. Beautiful She-Hulk. An amazing beast. Carnage. Yo, that we might have just pulled 2 gem mint back. I mean, those could be going. Those literally have been selling for like thousands of dollars. If those are both gem mint 10s, that could be $4,000 worth of cards right there. And that's current market. It could be way more eventually. Okay, we got a Storm. That card looks sexy. That card looks sexy. That card looks sexy. Another Mephisto for the win. Okay. Last pack before we get to the last 4 of the giveaway packs. Namor, incredible. Punisher, incredible. Daredevil, incredible. Magneto, Doom, incredible. A Doom by himself, incredible. A Carnage, a Green Goblin. Mother of Pearl. Okay. Okay, here's what we're going to do. This was such a good box that what we're going to do is we're going to give all 4 of these packs away. Okay? So all 4 of these packs, I need everybody to keep track of what is cracked for each pack. And we're going to do those right now. So we will give away 4 packs no matter what the contents. Because I just got, what, 5 foils? So I'm feeling pretty good. Okay, here we go. Pack number 1 for the Nerdvengers. Here we go for pack number 1. You have got, and it looks really clean. Corners look great. You have an Ant-Man. You have a Black Widow. You have a Quasar. You have a Wolverine Daredevil. You have a Havoc. You have a Night Thrasher. You have a Mad Thinker. You have a Darkhold Redeemers? The Book of the Darkhold? What? What the what? Darkhold Redeemers. Interesting. Okay. You got an Omega Red, a Kingpin, an Excalibur, and an X-Men. That feels like a pretty good pack. Pretty good corners. I'm going to just put it right back in here for you guys. That's pack number 1. Pack number 2. You got a Captain Britain in honor of Paul, a Cannonball, Deathlock, Wolverine and Havoc, and Archangel. Punisher Cap could be really cool. Necron, Galactus, which could be cool. Silvermane, Emma Frost, X Factor, and an Avengers. That Avengers looks very clean as well. That is pack number 2. Pack number 3. Ooh! Pack number 3 is going to be happy. Cap, right away. Beautiful looking Cap. Ghost Rider. Silver Surfer. Oh my goodness. Spider-Man, Human Torch. U.S. Agent and Cap could be good. Ghost Rider. King Ben. Silvermane. Doctor Doom. You got a Doom. You got a Cersei, which could be big. Days of Future Past. And I Married a Skrull. Pretty good. That Cap, if you're really lucky, that Cap could be good. Make sure to keep it safe. Keep it safe. Last pack that we're giving away. Oh, someone's going to be a happy camper. Right away, a beautiful Wolverine. It looks crisp. There's actually a little bit of a thing on the surface from the running. So it's probably not a 10, but it looks great. Domino. Punisher, Spidey, Cable, Wolverine, Thing, Hulk, Magneto card, Hobgoblin card, Dracula card, Secret Wars card, Dark Phoenix Saga. Wow, that's a pretty good pack. That Wolverine, unfortunately, I don't think will be gem mint. We'll see. But there you have it, folks. We'll keep those safe here. Those will be safe in this little box for the Nerdvengers. And let's look at the spoils. How am I gonna... Well, I might have to wait until I get gloves to get in here, I think, huh? For some of these cards. The last... I mean, and there's one more in there, but both of these things and this Venom, I mean, these are amazing. Like, these literally look amazing. That could be like 6,000. This Hulk is definitely not even close. It's just busted up on the top. The color, I mean, it looks so cool. But yeah, fun stuff, huh? That was an incredible box. Like, and the edge, I'm telling you right now, even the edges and the stuff that we didn't like go super into looked great. Looked absolutely incredible. Please let me see those cap cards, Josh. I don't want to touch them now anymore. I feel like I need gloves now. That was fun, huh? We had a crazy stream today. It went super long. Everyone's that's coming into the back half is probably like, where's the WandaVision stuff? But anyway. Can you send those Doc Strange cards my way? Bill M says, yeah, we'll figure something like that out for sure. And Whitney, we will definitely get you some cards. We'll get the Nerd Avengers hooked up. Wear a hazmat suit. That was sweaty. Dude, that was really sweaty. I started getting really sweaty after that. I mean, dude, this Venom card is so nice. Dude, I'm telling you right now, this is the best looking foil I've seen in person for this set. And both of these things look great. This one particularly, though. Yo. So we've got a nice little collection here. I mean, these will all kind of go with my other sets, you know, the Series 1, Series 2, the Masterpiece collection, you know. Starting to have a little vault. Little vault of cards, you know. Whew! Can I drop a members link? The members link is pinned, actually. Where do I buy them? I got these on eBay. Yeah, we'll definitely be giving a lot of cards away for sure. All right, everybody. We're going to call it, okay? Going to call it there. You guys are incredible. Thank you so much for the support. Darren's Danger Room later tonight. Big WandaVision preview video coming later. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, everybody. As I always say, I hope you are having an awesome and a nerdy day. And I will see you in the next video. Little stinger. Guys, that was a spicy fucking box. Here's the thing. That is the box. Like, if you're gonna crack open a box, that's the kind of box you want to crack open. Like, the first box we cracked open, like, we didn't really make any money on it because none of those foils were gem mint 10s, I don't think. And some of the, we might have had a few gem mint 10s in there or whatever, but like when you calculate the cost of like getting them graded, you know, and like actually getting the sale and everything like that, like maybe we broke even, maybe. This box, dude, if one of those foils is gem mint, 10. It pays for the box times 4. They're literally going for thousands of dollars. The box was $500. You know what I mean? If 2 of them are Gem Mint 10s, you're talking about like $4,000 to $5,000 for that box. If 3 of them are Gem Mint 10s, $6,000 to $8,000, and that's current price. That's current. That's the current marketplace. And it will go down. It'll retrace. You know what I mean? And they'll dip or whatever. But in like 5 years, who knows? Crazy. That was a hype box. Let's go.